Hello, everyone. Special welcoming uh, information, welcoming address to everyone who has always been a frequent follower, who is always here checking the information that I'm putting across, who comes back to see what new things are going on to be able to contribute to it or to be able to pick one or two informations from it. Thank you so much for being here once again. You're welcome. Now, we're going to have a very brief and interesting discussion towards our plans, towards our ideas going into 2024. Because 2023 is almost gone. So we have already started planning towards 2024. But let me be quick to tell you that in actual fact, nothing is going to change about 2024. You may be an optimistic person. Somebody may also be a pessimist who may always be thinking negative, even irrespective of whatever sort of mindset we have. I just want to tell you that we may not necessarily see a lot of changes in 2024 if indeed we didn't change ourselves, if indeed we didn't change our ways of thinking. Because when 31st will be, I think, a Sunday, then 1st of January 2024 will be a Monday. What will change? Nothing. We will only stop writing 2-3 and begin to write 2-4. That will be the only change. The actual change in the year will begin from us. You see that? Good. So I think that as somebody who keeps bringing information to you, there are people here who are my brothers, you are my sisters, elder sisters, younger sisters, elder brothers, and people who are of the same ages with me. But I feel that as a leader of this platform, I need to bring certain key informations to your attention. Because the main purpose of this page is to what? Inform you, inspire you, and motivate you. So if we are to bring about new things going on in the world, if I need to come your way with things that we can do to be able to relocate from Africa to Canada or any part of the world, and if I'm inspiring you to keep pushing through to be able to accomplish your dreams, then I think that I also have the mandate to ensure that we are able to develop ourselves, we are able to change our mindset. You see, because as a leader, if the mantle is given to you, one key thing people want to see is what? Movement, improvement. Have you seen? Are we making a positive movement? Are we making a positive improvement? Or we are just stuck at one place? You see that? Now, one of the key things that can really make us to move forward is to change our mindset. How do we change our mindset? One, we must begin to take a look at how we respond to actions, how we respond to situations around us, how we respond to problems that we face, how we think about different ideas in solving problems. You see that we must be able to develop that resilience, this resilient mindset that will make us to be determined, that will make us to see good in every negative thing that people may see, that may the bad or either bad or good, depending on how you see it, happening around us, or things that are happening around us. We must begin to have a different mindset in perceiving them. You see that? Now, if you have a positive mindset, whatever situation, whatever dreams that you are going to put on paper to be accomplished 2024, you realize that the way you develop your plans to accomplish them will be different. Once you are able to conceive an idea, you also think about the possible challenges that you are going to encounter. And if you have a strong mindset, you'll be able to position yourself in such a way that whatever shocks that may arise from the dreams that you want to accomplish, you'll be able to stand firm and push through with what? A strong mindset. That is the only way people who are high achievers are able to accomplish their dreams. You see, because there are people who are actually made to be great in life. People are naturally born like that. God has given them that special grace to be on them. So whatever they do, they are able to push through. Now, some people also are able to build themselves to achieve greatness. You see, so don't say that I'm somebody who doesn't have that special anointing, but you can build yourself to accomplish that greatness. You see, and a lot of us don't have that special anointing on us. So we must begin to what? Push through to be able to accomplish the greatness. Now, very soon, a lot of us will begin to put on paper, we'll be going for 31st night and go and make a lot of resolutions towards 2024. Our pastors are going to tell us a lot of things that we are going to shout a lot of amen to it. Pastors are going to see a lot of things that we are going to claim it. Our brothers and sisters will be sending us a lot of Christmas and New Year wishes and prayers that will be saying a lot of amen to them. But how do we really position ourselves to be able to claim those things in the physical realm? I think one of the key things we need to do is to put our plans on paper. We need to put plans on paper as to how we are going to accomplish these dreams. So how do we put the plans on paper? It is good to note that irrespective of whatever resolutions that we are going to have for 2024, we must be intentional about them. We must know that there are some that are attainable and there are some that may not be attainable. So if you are somebody who is just like me, you go for 31st night and you are going to pray to God to help you buy a Range Rover where you don't even have a savings of 1,000 Ghana cedis. You don't even have a driver's license. You should know that that is not going to be possible, because dreams are only accomplished based on the preparations that we put into work, the preparations, advanced preparations that we are able to make ahead, so that when the opportunity comes, we'll be able to accomplish them, we'll be able to hold them and make good use of it. So if you go for 31st night, even from today, as we begin to plan towards 2024, please, you can categorize your dreams. Categorize which are the most important one, which just categorize them in scale on a scale of preference. The most important, the important, and those that you may not be able to accomplish. I was watching one video from one Dr. Emmanuel from Nigeria. He was saying that going to 2024, we should also categorize our dreams into must do, can do, will do, and may do. So those that you must do are the most important ones. Those are the dreams. Those are the plans that will make you change yourself, will change your financial status, will maybe have a positive impact on your future. So if you are somebody who wants to relocate, then that should be your must do for 2024. You see? Now, the second one may be, if you are unable to relocate, what can you do to be able to position yourself better? So that in case you didn't move out of your country 2024, at least you should be doing something that will personally develop yourself. So you want to relocate 2024. That is must do. So what can you do in case you didn't move? Maybe you will be taking a course that will help you personally develop yourself. See, because you keep saying that there are certain high earning skills in Canada. So if you are not able to come to Canada, you are not able to go to US 2024, Germany, UK, Netherlands, so and so, then what can you do so that you'll be able to position yourself so that when the opportunity comes next year, you'll be able to make good use of it? See? Are you going to put on paper that if you are unable to move out, you are going to learn a trade? you are going to learn a skill, or you are going to enroll in an online program that will help you at least be able to provide certain skills to other people. This is very important. This is something that we must really, really, really put into action. See, you can't say that you want to relocate next year, whilst as at now, you have not made any preparation towards one, applying to schools, two, how you are going to get your papers to be able to move out. Because I've done some video and I told you about certain things that you need to do in advance to be able to present a very strong visa application. So those documents that we have mentioned, have you been able to start working towards getting some of them? Have you started anything like that? Have you applied for your visa? For your passport as of now? Do you have your passport? Or you have applied and you are waiting for it? Or you skip procrastinating this in the passport application? These are plans that you need to put on paper. These are things that you must begin to consider once 2023 is about to end. So without doing this thing, then I don't know how you're going to accomplish your dreams for 2024. So these are petty things that you must change about yourself. You need to plan. You need to change your mindset. Because there are people who always feel that, no, for me, based on where I find myself, there is nothing I can do. So I have left my fate to nature. No. There is always something that you can change about yourself. There is always something you can do to improve yourself. So you must have it on paper. Don't just go to 31st night. Some of us feel that it is only 31st night that we need to go and shout a lot of amen and say a whole lot of things. That is the only way we can accomplish our dreams. Some of us will go to 31st night and shout, come back, and things will not change. I could remember the past years, 2020. Let me start from 2019, 2020, 2021, December, this time. Things are always tough for me. I've been thinking, where will I get money to send to my mom? Because the year is ending. She needs to celebrate Christmas and New Year. There are people who have actually helped me. I'll be thinking about what I'll be doing to be able to help these people. That is part of our core responsibilities. I've been thinking, Charlie. So sometimes on 25th, when people are going to call their loved ones, their friends, and be telling them, I wish you Merry Christmas. Next year we are going to make a lot of money. Next year this will happen. We say amen. Sometimes I just have to put my phone off because there are people whom I knew that I'm supposed to send them money. I've not done that. I'm supposed to buy them things. I've not done that. So sometimes I just have to put my phone off. And sometimes I don't even go out. There is a friend, Otis. Sometimes we just have to go and meet on our school compound, lament, put plans together, discuss our next plans, discuss our frustration, encourage each other. Then it ends there. But even though in the difficulty, we were planning as to what exactly we're going to do. That is the sort of mindset you need to have. That is the only way you can become a better person. Now, another thing I also want to draw your attention to is that I've been saying every day, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Christianity is the best religion, or Muslim religion is the best, or traditional religion is the best. Because this platform, I have a lot of people with different religious background here. If you are somebody who believes in God, even if you don't believe in God, I'm not going to judge you as to why you don't believe in God or why you believe in God. What I want to tell you that whatever you believe in, you need to hold it very firmly. If you believe in God as a Christian, hold it very firmly. traditionalists or Muslims hold it very firmly. Because based on where I see it, I can tell you that without God, things may be very challenging. So hold on to God. Always pray to Him. Put your plans before Him. Whatever you want to do, pray to God. Put it before Him. If it is His will should be done. And there are some of us who talk so much. We talk. There is nothing. When things are happening in our life, we are quick to tell people. Let me tell you, the kind of people you tell your good news to when things are happening to you. If you have a breaking news, you have a new development, things are happening. Who do you normally call to even break this news with? Who do you call to share this good news with? Are they your friends? Are they your family? Sometimes we need to be very careful as to who we share these informations with. What I want to say is that going into 2024, you must learn to keep mute over certain things. Let me tell you, spirituality is real in Africa. If you are somebody who lives in Africa and you want to travel, even though you are going to struggle financially, you are also going to struggle spiritually. So you need to hold on to God firmly. You need to hold on to whatever you believe in. If you are somebody who talks a lot and Charlie, as for me next year, I want to leave Ghana by all means. I want to leave Nigeria by all means. You are only selling yourself to the dark forces around you. Don't forget, this world is ruled by dark forces. So you are only going to sell yourself to the dark forces and they will block your chances for you. So you want to do something very great. You want to do something very new. You want to do something uncommon going 2024. You must learn to zip your mouth. I read one literature book which said that a man has no true friend but a man. The person whom you claim is your best friend today may be your enemy tomorrow. The person who is smiling at you today when you are telling him or her something and he or she is smiling at you, for all you know, his mindset is that this person shouldn't prosper. So you must be very careful as to what you share with people. You must be very careful as to how you tell your next move to your neighbor, to your friends, to your casual friends, to your family. Because Charlie, the heart of a man is really full of a lot of uncertainty. You see, so you must learn to what? Zip your mouth. Now, another thing that I also want to draw your attention to is that going into 2024, we must begin to develop new connections. We must develop new friendships. We must open our hearts. We must open our mind to new friendship. We must be able to avail ourselves for new opportunities. There are certain friends that you may meet that will take you to the next level. There are people that you are going to meet depending on how nice you are with them, that will help you to move to the next level. You see that? Don't make anybody's enemy your enemy. You must have an open mindset. You see that? Have an open mindset. If you have a friend who doesn't talk with another person, that person hasn't done anything to you. So you should have a clear mind, clear conscience, and accept everybody. Because for all you know, that person has an information. That person can actually connect you to somebody, and that person connect you to another. And before you realize, Charlie, you are good to go. You see that? I've once put something on this platform, but I pull it down. One of the students whom I taught actually connected me. Through that student, I got to know the father who really helped me a lot. A student whom I taught in Ghana. Through that student, I got to know the father who truly helped me a lot, financially, emotionally, and everything. That man, I forced on him so many times. He's been able to help me. A student who helped me to do that. So sometimes the person who will be leading you to your destiny helper is unknown. Maybe it is that man who, or that colleague of yours whom you've been insulting, whom you have a gang and you are fighting against at your workplace? Is it that co-tenant whom you don't even respond to his greetings? Is somebody who is going to link you to another person, that person links you to another before you realize, Charlie, you are gone. So we must really work on our connections. Now, you realize that I made a brief video on new changes that the immigration minister and the IRCC are going to implement from 1st January 2024. One of them is the increment in the proof of living expenses from 10,000 to 20,365. That clearly shows that we must put plans in place. We must have strategies as to how we are going to get money to prove our living expenses. Even though I have said that we just need bank statement from our sponsors to prove that, it is also good that we have money on our own. We have some savings in our bank account to be able to attach this bank account as a supporting statement to what our sponsors will be giving us. Because if candidate A has his or her bank account maybe with a closing balance of 50,000 Ghana cedis and has a sponsor who has about 800,000 Ghana cedis closing balance, applicant B hasn't gotten any money in his or her bank account but has a closing balance of his sponsor about 900,000 Ghana cedis. You must know that these two applicants are not the same. The first one has more possibility of his or her visa being approved as compared to the second person. This shows that we must do a lot of savings. You don't need to save 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 at once. That you can save a little of whatever you have earned in 2024. Save 10 pesua from every pesua you have gotten. Save a pesua from every pesuas that you have gotten. Save a CD from every CDs that you have gotten. Now, there are some of you who also tells me that, Charlie, I'm a teacher, I'm a public sector worker, and they are going to increase salaries. I want to take loan. Okay, fine. Let me give you some tricks that you can put in place if you are going to take a loan. I know that for every normal person, every worker, at least you need to have 2 bank accounts. Bank account for your salary, and maybe a bank account for your savings. You see, now, if you are taking a loan of maybe 20,000 Ghana cedis, don't just take 20,000 Ghana cedis loan and go and deposit it into your savings account. Because if the loan is in your salary account, they may be showing that they are deducting loan and all those things, that the visa officer is going to scrutinize and realize that you have loan, you want to go who pays the loan, you are on loan, your financial status may not be so strong. So what can you do? If you have taken a loan from your salary account of 20,000, be depositing that money maybe weekly or maybe once a week, twice a week. Be depositing that money into your savings account. Once you deposit, maybe it's getting finished. As you keep depositing, you'll be withdrawing part. If you deposit 10,000 today, tomorrow 2,500, 1,800 CDs or what have you. Once you are doing it, you'll be withdrawing it along with. You withdraw part of it, 2-3 days, you deposit. You'll be using that to be running your account. You'll be using that to run your account, the savings account, so that savings account will be clear. There will be no loan deduction on it. There will only be certain withdrawals, deposit, withdrawals, deposit, withdrawals, deposit, withdrawals, deposit, withdrawals on it. You see, there will be deposit, withdrawals, deposit, withdrawals. What are you doing? You are building the account. So when the visa officer is assessing the bank statement, you realize, oh, this person has been depositing twice a week or once a week or bi-weekly. He or she deposits this amount of money. You can even have friends, or you can check your friends, your families who are into business, and ask them based on who you are, how honest you are, how loyal you are, how faithful you can be. If they have good businesses, they can be giving you their sales. You'll be depositing it into your account. You'll be using that to run your account. So at the end of the day, you're going to have a very strong bank account that to prove that indeed you are somebody who will be able to have enough money to take care of yourself. Already we have spoken about getting a business registration. So if now you have registered your business, then you use the registration document to open a bank account. Then if you have taken a loan as a public sector worker, you can use that loan to actually run the business account. Use it to run the business account. Friends can be giving you money to deposit it to the account. What are you doing? You are building a very strong financial statement for yourself. You see that? Because I know in Ghana, a lot of people who give you this sponsorship bank statement will charge you. They will take monies from you. Even if you are not careful, there are people who sell or give you fake bank statements. Once the embassy determine that the bank statement is fake, what are they going to do? They will ban you. You have a minimum of 5 years ban. Once you are banned, you can't go to Australia, you can't go to UK, you can't go to US, you can't go to New Zealand. There are people in Ghana, agents who give you fake bank statements. There are people in Ghana who will tell you that, we can get you good bank statement. They are just going to give you a computer-generated bank statement. At the end of the day, the embassy will check. As for the embassy, they verify every bank statement that you present to them. They will verify it. They will verify. They will send message to the bank to confirm if the bank statement, the bank account is valid. They may confirm it's valid. Then they will also send to them that this person brought a bank statement printed on this date. The bank should confirm if indeed you have printed or you have ordered them to print this bank statement for you, if indeed the bank actually printed a statement for you on this date. If the bank confirms, then they will ask the bank to also confirm how much they have charged for printing that bank statement to you. You see that? So if you are somebody who is going to get a bank statement from somebody who will give you a fake bank statement, the bank will actually confirm that, the bank statement, the bank account, the account number may be valid, but this amount of money were not in the account on this day. They didn't print any statement for you on this date. That can generate a whole lot of issues for you. So the best way to do this is to do a lot of savings on your own. Because you should also be thinking about where you're going to get money from to come and pay your living expenses, your rent. Rent is a big deal here. You see, rent is a big deal. Your groceries, your food substances that you'll be eating, you need money to do that. Your transportation, you need money for that. The first 3 months of your stay here may be a bit challenging because it's a new environment. You are now coming to start life all over. So it's very important that you are able to put plans in place to be able to have a smooth transition. This is very, very, very key. See that? That is it. Let me see if there are any questions. Let me take some. Bryce Sichofe, hi. Yeah, good evening. Evening, Sichofe. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Bialogo. Bialogo says that, yes, I'm optimistic about 2024. Hey, Oscar, how are you doing? Edmond, good child. The power of the mind. Yes, the mind is, Charlie, the mindset. Grace, special grace indeed. Bialogo, then it's well. Thanks, bro. Hey, Gijoli, sister, how are you doing? Good. Aloy to you, great insight. Thank you. I've been away for a while. Yes, Aloy to you, I haven't seen you for a while. It's well, he's saying something. You are indeed a teacher. You are not just creating opportunities for us, but teaching us about life. Your network is your network. It's well. Thank you very much. Yes, I feel that as I'm telling you about these opportunities, I have a mandate to ensure that I can be giving you certain guidelines that will help you to position yourself to grab these opportunities. You see that as a leader, if we are not making a forward movement, then it means that I'm a bad leader. We should make a forward movement. If I keep coming your way with this information, telling you what to do, what not to do, and at the end of the day, nobody is able to apply to schools. Nobody is able to relocate from this platform. Then what am I doing? Then it's like I'm wasting time. So people should be able to make good use of the information I'm putting across. People should be able to use the strategies I'm putting across to you to be able to make a move. Once people are making a move, they are moving forward. Then it means that, Charlie, I'm doing something great. I'm doing something meaningful. You see that it's based on those things, because this is something, a promise I made to God. These things were hard. I've been telling God, if you have done it for me, I'm going to create a platform to help people to also move easily, because I was not having the opportunity. I haven't had anybody doing this for me. So why not? Because the messages I receive from people clearly shows that, oh, maybe I'm making sense. Maybe the information I'm putting across is having an impact in people's life. You see that? Yeah, my brother is well. That is it. So it's very important. It's very, very, very important. That's it. I think you don't have any other anything. So now let me end this by saying that. I'm going to say something. Think about it. Just go and think about this. You realize that most of our brothers, most of our sisters who travels abroad, especially our friends, once they travel abroad, we lost contact with them. Once they travel abroad, they don't even pay attention to us. If you are a good friend to them, once they travel abroad, that ends it. Do you know that it's because they have moved to the next stage of their life and they want to associate themselves with people who find themselves there, people who can add values to them, because they know that they are leaving you behind. Perhaps you have no value to add to them, so they may not pay attention to you. You see that? It's based on those things that we say, hey, this person is my friend. Today he's doing well. He doesn't even mind me. He doesn't pay attention to me. Yes, it's true. Because they realize that you are somebody who cannot contribute anything significant to their improvement. What I want to tell you finally is that your friends that you are having, you must assess them. Assess your friends to determine what sort of impact they are having in you. Are they having a positive impact, or they are only having a negative impact in you? If they are having a negative impact, then it means that you need to drop your friends and begin to associate yourself with people, one, who can motivate you, two, who can give you information, three, who can say something that will add more values to you. Don't just stick to your friends. Don't just stick to the friend that you have for the past 20 years. The past 10 years, who doesn't add any value to you. If you are that friend, it means you need to change yourself. But if you have a friend like that, then it also means that you must change him. Because as friends, you can't just remain like that. There should be an improvement. You see, there should be an improvement. You must improve. Friends must say things to each other to make them improve. You realize that when I'm here, I mention friends who have been there for me. Perhaps there is somebody who is also elsewhere who is also mentioning my name that have been good to him or her. See? So that is it. Don't just associate yourself with that friend who only calls you to go and chase girls, who only calls you to come and eat, who only calls you to discuss bad intentions with you. You should have a friend who will call you that, Charlie, we are failing in life. What else can we do? What other opportunities can we try to maybe pursue? What risk can we take? And who knows, this may send us to the next level. These are things that we should be considering. If you are somebody who is living in a particular place for the past 10 years, for the past 5 years, and because you are a village champion there, you think you are doing well, treating you that we are going to 2024, you must try to live there. You must move from that village. You must move from that town and take other opportunities. Challenge yourself and move forward. Because maybe your destiny helper is waiting for you somewhere. You are in that village. How do you meet him? When I started this platform, it's only 12 people who were there. Only 12 people. 12. Oh. 12. But now, we have a lot. And people are also coming every day. See that? So if I were to have only the 12 people, I'm not saying anything important, I'm not giving out important information, I could be keeping only the 12. But it clearly shows that because maybe I'm putting out relevant information, the 12 were sharing the link. The 12 told people that, Charlie, there is a guy who is bringing certain nice information, who is telling us things that we are not privy to. Charlie, you to go and check. You to go and check. The platform is what? Developing. So you must move to places that people will share information with you that will make you develop. You see? That is that, guys. That is that. Okay. Edmond, good child. You say, please, you are not wasting time. You are really making impact. Thank you. You see? That is what somebody is saying, that we are making an impact. So if I am your friend, then it means that I'm making a positive impact in your life. If you are my friend, then I may also say that you are making a positive impact. So if you are not making any positive impact, then you must begin to what? Associate with people who can make impact in your life. It's very important, guys. It's very important. So that is it. That's what I'm bringing to your attention this evening. Enjoy the rest of your evening. God bless you. Go into 2024. I expect that greater things will happen. Great things should happen to you. Your life should see a significant change. There should be changes in your life. God should help you to be able to discover your purpose. God should help you. God should link you. God should connect you to people who can change your life. God should connect you to people who will help you and invest in your life. God should lead you to places that you hear the best things, you smell the best thing, your eyes will see the best thing, so that you become a better version of yourself. You see, you must examine yourself. I used to examine myself those days I was in Ghana. Charlie, sometimes I have to sit down and be thinking. Sit down and think. I think and I ask myself if I'm becoming better or I'm becoming worse off. It's very important. Do self-introspection. As 2023 is ending, ask yourself if you've been able to accomplish anything in 2023. Ask yourself. It's very important. The Bible even says that unexamined life is not worth living. Ask yourself if in 2024, if you have done something. Ask yourself, ask. Having life alone is good, but it is not best enough. Ask yourself if you have done something that will make you better, or that will position you for 2024. Have you accomplished any of the dreams that you have tabulated for 2023? Have you accomplished any? It's very important, guys. It's very, very, very important. Finally, I don't care who watches this video from the beginning to what I'm going to say. It is very important that if you are a new follower on this page, you must relax, go back and watch most of the videos before you ask questions. Don't just follow the page. The next seconds you are sending me message asking me, oh, please, which schools are giving entrance scholarship? I've done videos on that. Don't just follow the page. The next seconds you are asking me, which schools don't take IELTS? I will not respond. Now, there are people who send me messages that, me, data is expensive in Ghana. Data is expensive. Can you be writing most of your things? I have decided to be doing videos. Those who are interested in what I'm sharing, those who want to use the information to better themselves, they will always watch the video. So if you don't want to watch the video, you want to have data to go and watch Kuku Bangia, you want to have video to go and watch comedy, you want to buy you want to buy data to go and watch football matches, that is what is most important to you. So I won't come and write a whole lot of articles on the page and want people to read. I'm not going to do that. So if you not come and watch, then you need to spend your data doing something else. See that? That is it. God bless you. You are gold in a dust. May God bless you. May God give you that special grace so that your stars will shine. May God give you that special grace so that the corner in which you find yourself, you brighten that corner. May God give you the grace so that you keep moving day in, day out. May God give you the grace so that the purpose for which He has actually created you, that purpose will be achieved. You are gold in a dust. Decision decides destiny. Have the best of the day. Bye-bye.